MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2026 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Ellis Rayburn is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, I was really impressed with him in his last outing. He pitched into the 8th inning but got a no decision. It was a really good performance, and if he keeps pitching like that, he's going to start piling up some wins.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will get underway. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Almora on at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Swinging bunt to the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
None out, runners at first and second. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
0-1, here it comes. There's a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Again, a 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gutierrez is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Downs has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 2 and the Angels nothing. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early.
For the Halos, right fielder, Ray Diego.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Adam Frazier will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
From the stretch. Up around the face. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Nieto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Settling in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Almora will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sean Gutierrez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. In there to strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Mesa has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 1-1, here it comes. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Jackson Downs.
Digging in, Jackson Downs. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. As a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. One 0 count. Here it is. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he's out on the tag. But they do take the lead as 2 score on the play.
Batting seventh, catcher.
And now for the Angels, Samuel Robles. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. It's the Angels 3 and the Cubs 2.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Samuel Thomas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher number 41, Wilson Ramos.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Salgado moving to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 5.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game.
You want to get on as a leadoff guy any way you can, but that's a painful way to get to first base.
And that misses inside, 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Victor Marrero would be next. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Marrero. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-0 the count. Almora is off at first with 2 away. One and one. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here now the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
2 out, nobody on. swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Jesse Padilla. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He hit a sac fly earlier. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 out here and a runner at second. One and 2 now. He extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 6-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, Carlos Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubbies are in front 6-3. At the plate, Willie Salgado. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. Padilla is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Johnny Wade. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Standing in, Ray Nieto. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Missed with a breaking ball. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Correa, a native of Puerto Rico, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Soft liner towards first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And that misses 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Javier Baez. Dribbled down the third baseline. Barehanded, not in time. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Stepping in now, Samuel Chavez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Baez stands at first with one out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. A pause and the 0-2. Tapped down the line. There's one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Chavez is on his way home. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The batter, center fielder, Albert.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Albert Almora, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with two away. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Victor Marrero. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 1-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 7 and the Angels 3. Digging in, Sean Gutierrez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it. Long gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
First baseman number
Into the box now, Jackson Downs.
Down.
as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Soto shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Center fielder.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard ground ball to third. Chavez is up with it. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Coming to the plate now, Samuel Robles. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right in.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Standing in now, Willie Salgado. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Johnny Wade.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Johnny Wade. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. There's Baez. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
One and one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Gutierrez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jesse Padilla, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Leon Emery answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Emery.
Stepping in now, Carlos Flores, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Emery has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Padilla, a runner at second with 1 away. Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa ranges to his right, and there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Salgado is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 7-5. Leading off the inning, Ray Nieto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Line softly to the right side, but foul. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Sean Gutierrez.
Digging in and looking for more, Sean Gutierrez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 misses inside off the plate. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Cam Arroyo answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Jackson Downs, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Comes set with the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
The 0-2 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marrero has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand a couple. They're down 2, 7-5. Into the box, Javier Baez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. changeup in for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
A ball and a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Popped him up. Salgado shading to his right. 1 out. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Now in the box, Samuel Chavez. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off for ball 1. This one's down to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos. Singled home a run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder, Albert.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 2-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. full count, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They're still up 7-5. Digging in, Mike Trout, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap at third.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Samuel Robles. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Padilla over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Willie Salgado.
Ready now, Willie Salgado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. Trout, base runner at first with 1 out. Sent on the ground out to second. 1 there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Victor Marrero.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Victor Marrero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Chopped weakly to the right, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hit back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Jesse Padilla will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. Carlos Flores would be next if they can keep this inning alive. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gutierrez is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Cubs lead it 7-5. Leading off the inning, Johnny Wade, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hitter, Johnny Wade.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Ray Nieto, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
2-1.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Set and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. The high fastball is in there. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Padilla ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His first homer here in the series, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Now batting, left fielder, Sean Gutierrez.
Standing in now, Sean Gutierrez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Almora. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score.
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now, and we are tied 7-7. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now at the plate, Carlos Flores. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a knee-high fastball. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Drilled down the line. This will get strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gutierrez has it in his sights. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run. That's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Samuel Chavez. Pitch out, nothing doing. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Flores at third. Baez over at second. Chavez is over at first with one away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Trout is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. Bottom of the 7th. Robbie Scott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Samuel Robles will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Scott, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
The 1-2 is in off the plate. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Willie Salgado will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Willie Salgado.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Salgado. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, one man out. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Johnny Wade, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. Into the box now, Ray Nieto, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Michael Gibbons takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 60, Michael Gibbons.
Adam Frazier will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Nieto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ready with the 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Correa, left field and carrying well. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. In now, Sean Gutierrez. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Hunter Cervenka has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Hunter Cervenka.
So striding forward now, Victor Marrero. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Nieto moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Jesse Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Marrero leads off first with one away. Here comes another 0-2. Back up the middle. He's got it. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Now at the plate, Jackson Downs to get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball and he'll stick around. Sent toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Sent out to straightaway center field. On the run is Almora. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Samuel Robles will swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Feliz, a former member of the Cleveland Indians, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Angels held in check there. They're on top still, 11-7. Christopher Gutierrez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Christopher.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Carlos Flores, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch on its way.
Flores.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Up next for the Cubs.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. 2 out, nobody on. Three and one now. Samuel Chavez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
From the stretch. And this is fouled at the plate. Baez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Cubs are down to their final strike here. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels are going to live to fight another day. They stave off elimination here in Game 4 as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Halos avoid elimination to force a Game 5 in this World Series. Leon Emery takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.